According to the DEA website, 300 tons of medication was collected in October 2023, and 14 tons of which was collected in California. Now, this simple action has the ability to save lives. 100 students, staff, and faculty are protesting for better wages, and they will be here on the CSUN campus for 5 days, leading up to voting that opens on Friday. The sun is starting to shine, and they're staying here. The general vibe here, they're dancing in the streets, but they're mad. The trench is 10 miles long and sees around 12,000 shipping containers in a single day. So naturally, when a disaster strikes, it's not only about the safety, it's about the efficiency, because only 1 hour of closure can mean disastrous delays for the ports. Now, we are just weeks away from the CSUN graduation, but the Students for Justice for Palestine, along with hundreds of others, are in the Sierra Lawn fighting for what they believe is right. Essentially, their starting salary would increase by 5% annually as long as they receive a satisfactory work evaluation after every 12 months. The CSU is proposing a 20-step structure with a 2% increase, but it seems as though the Teamsters are steadfast at that 5%.
In the Chicano culture, I believe the car represents the individual. Every car out here you'll see has a different taste to it, meaning a different flavor, a different color, a different style. My flavor is a Chicano style, low and slow.
Matachella is one of the last community engagements for the RHA. The final one is CRAM, which takes place in 2 weeks. In student housing for the Sundial, I'm Quinn Alexander, and I'm going to get a bullseye.
Any sharps in the bag at all?
No.
Okay, great.
I'm doing it for my friend.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Dozens stopped by the Burbank Police Station over the weekend to participate in National Take Back Day. And Jenny Scott says it was quick.
It's just drive up, they take it.
And safe.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
You're not concerned that it's going, into the waterways or whatever. They'll dispose of it properly.
The event is held biannually by the Drug Enforcement Agency. Deputy Special Agent Rob Saccone oversees the LA Field Division and says last time, the Burbank community came out in record numbers.
They took back 36 boxes of unused prescription medications, which is a lot for just one city.
According to the DEA website, 300 tons of medication was collected in October 2023, and 14 tons of which was collected in California. Now, this simple action has the ability to save lives. The CDC reported over 100,000 fentanyl overdoses in 2023 and expects that number to rise this year. Renee Haratonian is the Burbank Community Resource Officer and says this event helps get unwanted drugs off the streets.
The city of Burbank doesn't have particularly a drug problem. However, we're seeing nationwide that is an increasing thing, so it has affected us a little bit, and we're just trying to get ahead of it.
Special Agent Saccone recommends citizens only take medicine provided by a doctor. Although the next Drug Take-Back Day is in October, many local pharmacies have medication disposal sites you can use until then. In collaboration with over 130 emergency response teams, the Alameda Corridor Transit Authority held the annual disaster preparedness training on Sunday morning. The drills took place at the intersection of Alameda Street and Compton Boulevard and simulated disaster scenarios first responders may face when working so close to the expressway.
The firemen know how to fight fires. They know their business very well. They're not as familiar with working around railroad tracks, and in particular, when we get into the trench.
The trench is 10 miles long and sees around 12,000 shipping containers in a single day. So naturally, when a disaster strikes, it's not only about the safety, it's about the efficiency, because only 1 hour of closure can mean disastrous delays for the ports. According to Compton Fire Department Captain Victor Lemus, the different organizations used the training to work on effective communication and understanding each other's equipment to best improve efficiency.
These are events that can occur in the city on an everyday basis. One is hazmat incident, the other one is rescue, and the third one would be a live fire.
After almost 30 years on the job, Captain Lemus has yet to see a real disaster situation. So while it might be rare for the city of Compton to receive a call, that might not be the case for the other stations that are also adjacent to the trench.
You have to remember that the Alameda Corridor runs from South Los Angeles all the way to downtown LA. So it's multiple miles that is within different parts of LA County.
Folks, this is one of those technologies that if you do not master it, it will master you. I want our children to master tomorrow's economy.
The next generation of students will now be learning with AI. LA Unified School District Superintendent Alberto Carvalho introduced ED, an artificial intelligence program tasked with creating a personalized learning environment for each student.
I'm learning every day just like you. See you soon.
ED relies on the information that the district already possesses, analyzes it, personalizes it to the need of each student, and then builds a pathway, as you will see.
Elton Marientos is a high school senior. He was given early access to ED and says he not only prefers the personalized learning method compared to the current programs, but it makes it easier for his family to be more supportive of his studies.
Since many of them haven't gone to college or high school, this could help me study and do all of that and maybe not put a lot of pressure on my parents.
But ED is not just a tool for the classroom. ED goes home with you. Carvalho says the program will wake students up every day and tell them when it's time to leave their home.
ED, because it is connected to the GPS of our school buses, will remind the student and the parents about the time of arrival of the bus. Juan, your bus is 5 minutes away. Time to walk out the door.
In the Chicano culture, I believe the card represents the individual. Every car out here you'll see has a different taste to it, meaning a different flavor, a different color, a different style. My flavor is a Chicano style, low and slow.
I keep the car as a memory. People offer me money for it. It's like a heritage. It's something that's staying with my family. My daughter is 7 years old and she's asking me, Dad, when I grow up, can I drive a caddy? Can I take it to school? Can I take it to work? And I'm always telling them, you can take it anywhere you want. As long as you do good in school, it's yours. Everybody, we hang around. If somebody breaks down, we help them. It doesn't matter their color of the skin, their culture, where they're from.
And that's the whole point of lowriding, representation?
Yes. Yeah, the culture or lifestyle, that's what it means.